Come here. Come here, boy. That's a good boy.
Your puppy is getting very jealous.
Yeah. He's getting awful big. He's not much of a puppy anymore. And he's a little too big to be up in that chair with you.
Yes, he is.
Well, welcome. It's now been 4 weeks
Yep.
since the surgery where they implanted a stent in my duodenum, I guess is the right word. Basically where the stomach releases into the small intestine is where I had a mass that was constricting that area. They went in a GI surgery, so just through my throat, went down into the stomach and implanted the stent, which over a few days expands and opens up. Recovery's been a little rough until the last few days. I mean, I haven't moved. I still haven't really moved.
Yeah.
But the last few days I can feel I'm getting better. At least as far as the localized backup, I guess is the way to say it. But right now, basically, I'm on stool softeners, prescription stool softeners, and some various narcotics to relieve the pain. Daily dose of Flomax, which I've been on for a while, but that's probably going to increase, it looks like, because it's not very effective at this point. Turns out that during the operation or that process, we found out that there is also a tumor that's putting a lot of pressure on my prostate. It sounds like that's one and the same tumor that's already in my rectum. But long story short, it's been difficult to have bowel movements. The pain that occurs because of that is fairly significant. In the last few days, I said it's been getting better. I have had a reduction in the pain medications that are necessary, so that's a good thing. So.
Talking about possibly doing an ostomy to hopefully relieve some of that pain and pressure that's going on.
So the most prominent option, I guess, is what they call an ileostomy. It goes in at the end of the small intestine, just prior to entering the colon. They bring out what's called a stoma surgically, so that'll be laparoscopic surgery, so not as bad as being opened up, not as risky, but they go in and pull a portion of your small intestine out. They bring it through your abdomen wall and then place a bag over that, which I had a bag at one point. It was in my colon, so it was called a colostomy. This is going to be in my small intestine. They call that an ileostomy. But anyways, the goal is, as the food is progressing through my stomach and then into my small intestine, it goes ahead and relieves into the bag, minimizing the amount that would pass. In fact, I think they're going to close off the large intestine so that nothing goes into it. And that would drastically minimize any stool that would collect in my rectum. If it's anything like what happened before, eventually the stool would pass and it would just be kind of a bile from the large intestine. But anyways, the hope is to relieve some pressure with that ileostomy surgery and give me the opportunity to actually be active again. We have some family and friends that have made the decision to step up and help. There's a couple of family members at least that are going out in a little over a week and heading to the property in Washington. They're going to stay there for like 8-9 days, it sounds like, and come back. The goal would be, since we left in such a hurry, and yes, my son and his wife stayed to kind of clean up camp, but
Wasn't really long term
it
to
wasn't.
last over
Yeah,
the winter.
it was a limited amount of time, and we'd hoped to. We've just made a plan to do the minimum to get things kind of stashed away that were critical, but not necessarily make everything fully ready for the winter. So I guess the goal for that trip for our family and friends would be get things ready for the winter, which as far as the cabin build, primarily we've got some pillars out there, a few of them that are quite a bit up out of the ground but don't have a whole lot in the ground. As far as winterizing for the cabin itself, it's, you know, stabilizing those piers, possibly tying them from one pier to the next, but one way or another making it so the piers, especially once there's a snow load, piers can't be pushed down the hill. So tying them all together will, because there's several that are quite a, 3 feet solid in the ground. So tying them together should make up for the ones that are slightly compromised or marginalized, where they're only a foot in the ground. But even those ones that are short and tied into the ground shortly are drilled. We drilled into the rock and set rebar pins down in that rock. So they do have something anchoring them, but I still am concerned about them tipping over. Only some of them, like I said, I think.
And they get really heavy, hard winter storms up there.
Yeah. So I think once they're all tied together, or at minimum stabilized each one, tied to the ground, I don't think we have any worries at that point. And then obviously if they can get that far, once they're all stabilized, it'd be backfill everything so that, it just locks everything in.
And possibly, if there's time, maybe get a first row of logs and tie all those beams together.
That was one of
That
the
would be awesome.
hopes, if we have enough people in time there. Tracy and I are sort of hoping to get out there during this trip. However, it's a little unknown. We've got the potential operation happening and other doctor visits that might, along with, I just simply may not have the energy. Oh, look at that. What's her name again?
Shelby.
Shelby. Shelby's here. Yep. Looks like some family are arriving. So this evening we're just going to hang out and enjoy some family and probably a good meal. I think everybody's
Good
bringing
meal,
a potluck style.
Karaoke.
We'll do some karaoke down in the basement. And it looks like they're arriving now.
Hello.
Come on in.
Boy, you're shedding.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello. You ready for some
Bailey
fun?
looks so much more energetic. Is that because the puppy?
Yeah.
Bailey? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bailey's gotten more energetic with the puppy.
She has. I noticed when she met us at the gate, she was real.
Sawyer,
Yeah, he's actually
come in
been
and
playing.
say hi to the YouTube world.
They've missed you.
It's been a while since you've seen Sawyer. Sawyer's our
Go in there
grandson,
and
if you
say
don't
hi.
remember. Come on in.
So shy.
And this is Vicky, Sawyer's other
Hi.
grandma. Come on in. You're not quite on screen yet. There you go. Wave to the camera.
Hello. Hi, guys.
All right. Well, for the meantime, since we don't have any new footage since what was shown as far as progress to this point, we've gone back through and we've gathered up a bunch of old footage. Like I said, there's no new progress, but we thought you might enjoy seeing
Some footage that was left out that didn't get.
Yeah, that didn't make
Brought
it the
in
first time
already,
around. And mostly the stage is actually right towards the end. In fact, I think some of the footage is up to about a week before we had to go to the ER. But there you go. Enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I never say that, do I?
Times and places are all in who you sharing with.
That's as close as I can get it with this.
Sorry, YouTubers.
Look at me to see if I can see you.
There's not going to be any videos for the next 3 weeks until my beard grows back.
He's lying. It's close. Now we gotta do your hair. Pointing down into your eyeball. Okay, you don't want your hair cut for real?
I don't care.
Okay, let's cut your hair.
You already ruined my manhood, so whatever.
What length do you want your hair?
5.
All of it a 5?
Sure.
What color is 5? There's a
1
4.
second. Just leave it alone.
I want to get it out.
2.
I already made it
7.
7.
on the 6.
6.
5 is a little
Go
short.
throw it away.
I want
Let's
to
go
break
6.
it.
Put it away.
But I already did those 2.
So he has these very weird colics in his hair where if you don't go every direction several times, it doesn't get it.
This started as she wanted to trim my beard,
So what's going on
and my
here?
beard is gone now.
Maybe you should wash it. You've got a thin couch right there. Maybe from chemo. Okay, well I gotta do the sides because they look silly. Just let me do it. Making you cut. Is it? Come look at it. I think it's just a mole.
That? Does it have legs?
No, it doesn't have legs.
Try pinching it out. Okay, it looks like a buzz cut. Right, buzz cuts look like that?
Doesn't it look so much nicer? I just took 15 years off of your life.
Yeah, she actually did.
She
She
took
looks a lot
15 years off of my
Well,
life.
you know what I
That's
mean.
what she said.
So
That's
you
what
look
she
15
said.
years younger. That's what I mean.
This dress probably did take 15
Are you
years off
itchy?
my life.
Oh boy.
Are you itchy?
Ew. Oh boy, you're gonna have to wash your coat.
Oh, that's
towel
why
didn't do no
that's
good
why
with
you
that.
shouldn't have wore that coat. It
Ew,
was
yes,
gonna
I tried
stick
telling you
all
to take it
over
off.
you.
You swung this way too far.
Ugh. So
Yeah,
we should
now
have
we're
drug out that other one first, huh?
We're caught up. Back up.
Oh, babe. The tailgate isn't down.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Wait, stop. I can't tell if you're going to hit the tractor or not.
No, I can see the tractor wheels.
So, what?
I can see the tractor.
Oh, okay.
But need to get some of this stuff out of the way. All right, so let me back up to where this is about here,
Okay.
and then you can lower it down.
Okay.
If the arms of the tractor start to hit the bed, then all you can do is tilt after that.
Yep.
That's working.
Okay, if I pull forward, if I can pull forward the tiniest bit. Oh, might not have to.
Nope, I think you're almost there. That's enough slack.
I gave my husband a haircut and a shave a couple days ago.
Okay, tilt back. Why were you smiling at me?
Told him about your haircut and shave and how handsome you look.
Oh, whatever.
Is it good? Or more?
Yeah, I might have to roll the log off the chain. DOG's wanting some loving this morning. Bailey's right down there. That's usually about as close as he gets for loving. Mr. Bailey, come here, boy. Come here. Oh, didn't need you on my lap.